Welcome to Tongren. This is our weekly session. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Joseph Lucier, doing Tongren therapy for over 25 years. It is a distance healing technique where we can actually chat and put in our requests on the actual Facebook page or on my website and receive a session. So what we want to do is open the opportunity for everyone. Please put in your requests through the chats and through the website, and we will begin right away. So I just want to get everybody set up so you can all see me too. We have lots of students who watch to learn about doing Tongren as well. And there we go. So let's begin. So we have somebody who received my new book. Let me know your thoughts about the book. I'm really curious what you think. And interesting newbie, where are you located? So let's see. Tap for arthritis, insomnia, edema in the legs and feet. So let me see. So let's begin. We use our 3-part process so that we can actually do a complete body session. So let's begin. It's already time to begin. Blood flow to the brain. So we start with activating our brain. I don't think anybody would have any issues with that. That would be a good option, right? Now you can see my hands. Let's take a look here. And see my hands, not so good. Wonder why. Okay, I'll fix that. You can see me now, that's easy. Blood flow to the brain command points. So the body has certain CPU-like things in the brain that have different functional areas, such as the nervous system, sensory cortex, motor cortex, and the endocrine system, such as the hypothalamus and the pituitary. And hello, Rachel. Lung health, end to war, all for it. Command points of the brain stem. So, like I say, our first request, we have two requests. Interesting newbie. So, that's part 1, blood flow to the brain. And then part 2, blood flow, nerve flow down the spine. T1 to T8 for arthritis, edema, spleen, abdominal blood, and the nerves for the legs and feet. And for Rachel, the lungs. Let's do a lot of the lung stuff. So yeah, people should start getting the book. It is quite unusual, almost an obsession for me to complete. quantum biology. So the nerves for interesting newbie, and the bladder, the gallbladder and bladder meridians for edema in the legs and the feet. Yep, has anybody else received the book? And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1, but let's do lungs and war, the end of war or the fight for peace. For Rachel, lung 1, lung 2. Take a nice deep breath. Say hi to the 3 amigos. CD17 and the phrenic nerve. And T3 for the lungs also. And the third eye for connection to humanity, universal consciousness. Third eye and pituitary by Hui for peace. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So tonight we have a 2-week clay cleanse program. For anyone here interested to jump in on our kickoff meeting to see what it's about, you're happy to do that. And let's see. So let's work on detox from smoke, clay baths, clay foot soaks, charcoal, all of those things, cilantro, chlorella, spirulina, all those things are really good. And hello, Esther and Faris. Blood flow to the brain command points. Okay, 3 amigos. Behave, you guys. Be good. I'll tap for you guys. Oh, I thought you ordered the book, Rachel. If you're not, email me and tell me, and I'll send you a link. It's on my website. I think it's still available for pre-sales price. Discounted price. Hello, Edric. Nice to see you as well. So let's do it. Blood flow to the brain command points, brain stem command points. So detox, T4 for the lungs, T3 for the lungs, T4 for the skin, T9 for the liver, lead poisoning, definitely clay baths, clay foot soaks, fruit pectins. And yes, I have your request coming up, Esther and Catherine. Okay. Lungs, breathing, detox. How do we detox? Spleen, lungs, liver, kidneys. Here we go, liver and kidney disease. Sinus and lung infection, C3, 4, 5. So 2 parts, one is clay. If you had the ideal 3 parts, one is infrared light, clay, 2 parts, infrared light, and clay baths. Deep despair. Don't have despair. Don't give up. You'll get through it. Keep working on it. We're going to do GB13, right side. Yep, and I just had a flax muffin with some avocado. That's the way to go. Maureen Walsh. T1 to T8. So let's make sure we're going to go in order for everyone. And yes, next is Esther. And we have some people on Instagram. Woohoo! Who owns Instagram now? I can't remember. My goodness, these things change. But usually only change within 2 or 3 people. Just like the government. So, yep, Esther is here. Text. Blood flow to the brain. And yes, Esther, thank you for your comments. It's all very true about my mom. Blood flow to the brain. Joint pain, T1 to T8. And microbiome for inflammation for everyone as well, but also strengthening the bladder neuropathy to hands and feet, so brachial plexus, lumbosacral plexus. I'll send you a link, Rachel. You don't have to go jumping for it. Go looking for it. I'll help you with that. T1 to T12, L1 to L5, S1 to S5. Liver 3 and kidney 1. CV4 also for strengthening the bladder as well. And grounding. Pippin the cat, welcome back. So let's work Edric Janian ALS, left foot drop. Let's do that. Happy to do it, Edric. Blood flow to the brain, brain command points. One thing you can do about ALS is test for Epstein-Barr virus. Sometimes ALS is misdiagnosed Epstein-Barr virus, which makes it easier to manage. But let's work on this. Brainstem command points. 3 blood supplies for the ALS. Yes. Yep, there you go. Inflammation for ALS. And we don't want to skip anyone. Let's see, we're working with Pippin the cat and then Maureen Walsh. Excuse me. U1 to D8. Right humerus. That's where I got mine. So definitely comfrey packs, comfrey oil. So blood flow, nerve flow to the humerus. Brachial plexus. Radial artery. C6, C7 Hashimoto's tune-up for Maureen. C6, C7. So for Hashimoto's, anything dealing with the thyroid, add sea vegetables, sunrise, sunlight as well. And for Samuel, healthy prostate, healthy liver, immune support. If people are going through a healing crisis, specifically like cancer, consider plant-based for 30 days. Consider juicing once a week. Different ideas to let your body take over the healing crisis. Thyroid, again, sea vegetables, Maine Coast seaweed. T1 to T5, T5 for the heart. And the cat. So again, pituitary, GV20, C6, C7. Hashimoto's tune-up for Maureen. T1 to T8 for fracture. T1 for the bones, brachial plexus for the proximal fracture to the right humerus. T5 for the heart. C6 for the thyroid. T1 for the bones. And L1, 2, 3 for the prostate. T9 for the liver. L3 for the prostate. Caretaker support. GB13 right side. And welcome on Instagram. Good to see you. Mark, MCJUNKIN. Nice to see you. And grounding. Liver 3 and kidney 1. Your wife's foot drop started after she went on statins. Okay. So what I would do is look up herbal replacements for statins, either through Google or even better, ChatGPT, but ChatGPT may have some sensors inside of it, so be careful. And hello, David. We'll be right back to you as well, but let's work for the drop foot for Edric. So that would be the brachial plexus. So blood flow, nerve flow, T7, lumbosacral plexus. And hello, Faris and Mari. If you wanted to jump into the kickoff meeting, Caring Creature, you got a copy of the book. You like it? Okay, good. It's arriving this week. Today, tomorrow, and Monday, everybody should have it. And if anybody hasn't received the book by Friday, there was a glitch in the software, but we fixed it, but it might have delayed a couple of things. But let me know by Friday. If you don't have it, I will double check and make sure it's out by Friday afternoon for sure. So let's continue on. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Blood flow to the brain. So we're going to tap for your mother, Ferris, glaucoma, eyesight, blurry vision, and we will make time, pain in right shoulder. Okay, blood flow to the brain. Command point to the brain. Glad you're feeling better, Mari. I think it's the sun that's helping you out. Tongren can help. It's all your work that you're doing. And yes. And caring creature. Is that Stephanie? Let's continue for you, Ferris. Glaucoma, GV17. Every possible thing to support the eyes. Facial artery. Vertebral artery. Ouch point for the eyes. Yep, happy birthday. So C3 for the eyes, liver for the eyes, T9. Visual cortex, GB19 for blurry vision, vision processing area. And right shoulder, SI14, GB. SI14, ouch point for the right shoulder, T1 to T8 for pain. And again, the ouch point for the eyes for your mom. And T1 to T8 inflammation for Mari. The whole shoulder area, anything going on there, lesions, all that stuff that's going away. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Good news, Murray. Caring creature, are you, if you wouldn't mind, could I get your regular name if you want? It's up to you. Everything is optional here. And let's continue. And I see heart palpitations. There's an herbal remedy specifically for heart palpitations. It's actually amazing. Bone spurs, which would be calcium balancing. And let's do all of that. But let me just jump back into our live feed. Welcome, Patricia. The new book is Quantum Biology. Let's see if I can remember the link. Okay, Edric, she started having muscle spasms in her left calf. And eventually, okay. So that is Edric, that is a trace of the nerve entrapment or the nerve challenge. So it started moving in her left calf. That's where the muscles will be going. So we're going to work on all of that again. And the toes, and then ultimately your left foot. So it starts with the waist to the area of the knees and the calf, and then the nerves all the way down. Make sure plenty of vitamin B12. Lots of vitamin B12 to make sure the nerves. Yeah, so you need to support the nerves with vitamin B12. Absolutely. And Dave, we didn't forget you, Dave. And you're next. Blood flow to the brain. And we'll work for mobility as well. Mobility for the birthday kid. Intracranial pressure. And when do you meet David, the craniosacral person, coming up? Soon, I think almost any day now. I don't have a name for statins. I was just asking you to look up herbal substitutes for statins. Statins have a lot of side effects. They're not very helpful. So Edric, let's work some more for the ALS, T1 to T8. Blood flow, T7. Nerve flow, lumbosacral plexus. The source of the nerves going down the legs to the calves. Muscle spasms are because the nerve signal is not getting through and it's kind of freaking out. So that's where it's going. Then the foot, the communication, the nerves. I would put some essential oils for cayenne pepper on your legs. Mild. Test it first. Foot drop. So get off the statins if you can. Consult your doctor, of course, and then look for herbal replacements. B12, yes, lots of B12. B12, B complex, alpha lipoic acid, if you can add that in as well. That's all for your nerve health. So let's work on for less. Monday, yeah, let me know how it goes, David. Monday, woohoo. Oh, she's been off statins, but there are still side effects. Okay, I get that. So let's work with blood flow to the brain. Mobility, GV17. Blood flow, nerve flow, T1 to T8, inflammation. Energy, energy, energy. So are you guys back from your trip? Paula and Les? Yeah, thank you, David. I think it's a good fit for you. Big time. Energy levels, let's charge the battery. CV4. Yep, charge the battery for everyone, especially Les. And we don't want to forget Catherine. And some more for Les. Charge all 3 batteries. 3 alarm energy fire. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So let's work with Catherine next and Alistair. They look like a good therapist, David. They got to really be targeted and focused. Okay. How's everybody doing? Let me hear from you guys. Still with me? Ooh, boy. Confident creature. Okay. Coming up soon. All right. Catherine is next. And then Alistair. Heart palpitations, bone spur, heal and improve digestion, and okay. Patricia, doing good, doing good. Great to hear from you. Blood flow to the brain. Let's focus really well, relaxing. Good. Good for you, Patricia. Command points of the brain. Command points of the brain stem. blood flow, nerve flow for the eyes, cataracts, floaters, C3, 4, and 5, eyes, cataracts, floaters, mouth, bone, gums, and inflammation, T1 to T8, macular degeneration, also C3, blood flow, which is for all the eyes and cataracts, Catherine and Alistair, facial artery, ouch point for the eyes. Welcome back from vacation. Hope you went someplace fun. Inflammation, T1 to T8, also good for edema, T7, macular degeneration, again, C3. Saco River in the White Mountains, and why did you come back? Sounds glorious. So I see a previous note, wearing a brace, that's a couple of weeks ago, so I'm presuming that's okay now. T1 to T8, inflammation. So we had a circadian rhythm webinar. If you missed it, I can always send you a link. That's about sunrise sunlight. We have a quantum biology workshop coming up, which is to bring the book to life. T1 to T8. Good to see you, Catherine, Esther, Alistair. Still wearing the brace. Okay, we'll work on that. We'll keep working on that. The brace, let me know where the brace is, and we can focus on the nerves and the blood flow to those areas. Mara, you're doing great. It's because of all your hard work. Heart palpitations, bone spurs, and osteoporosis. Great self, collected creation. Calcium balancing, C6, C7 for bone spurs. Improved digestion. So let's work on T5 for the heart. If you email me, I can send you a link for a specific herb for heart palpitations or aphid. T1 for the bone spur. C6, C7, T1 for the bone spurs. T7, blood flow, nerve flow to the heel. T11, T12, L4, L5, improved digestion and the microbiome. And continue on, we have body twitches, which could be a nerve or it's a nerve issue, B12 deficiency, possibly a misfiring of electrolytes, sodium, magnesium, potassium, and calcium. So I would see vegetables, vitamin B12, vitamin D3. Blood flow, nerve flow, T1 to T8, inflammation. And for less, prostate, blood flow, nerve flow, T1 for the bones, L3 for the prostate. Rachel for emotions and stress. Brett for depression. That would be ideally lots of fermented foods. Lumbosacral plexus, L3 for the prostate and hip to hip, L3, 4, and 5 for Paula, GB13 for the Rachel, and for Brett. And tapping for Nikki for gaining weight, it looks like. General tune-up, T1 to T8, L1 to L5. Metabolism, GV20. Stomach, T9, left side, microbiome. Digestion, absorption, and elimination. And Tracy and Michael, good to see you. And the whole spine. Best to tap for borderline high LDL. Gallbladder bile duct, T10, always good. I've learned something recently that anyone, even vegans, can get high cholesterol from taking too much vitamin D because it is usually in fat. And grounding to liver 3, but 8 LDL, T10, microbiome, L4, L5, T11, T12, T9, stomach, and the liver, of course, T9. Right side, left side, stomach, right side, liver. Happy Thursday evening. And let's just do a quick check on Facebook, see if Bill Gates has arrived. He told me he's coming tonight. So that's a good resource. I'm going to check that out. Green Med Info. Yep, hopefully that link will be there when I get back. I'm going to, that seems really good. Gladstar is a good source for, oh, that's him, Sayer G. Yep, I've heard of him. He's really good. And Patricia, I think you have another request earlier, Patricia. Okay, so let's work with Patricia and Lakshmi. Blood flow to the brain. Contraction of the muscles from being in a sling. Definitely massage some oils in there. I would massage in magnesium chloride oil to relax the muscles and alternate that with castor oil to bring in circulation, or both together even. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. So nerve flow, blood flow to the arms. Laser work is really good. Yeah, they should work on extending your muscles instead of, they're going to shrink. So they've got to extend your muscles. But the ozonated magnesium oxide, no, the, what do you call it? The magnesium chloride oil, topical oil, would be really good. Yeah, let me know how that goes. The magnesium oil will relax. The castor oil will increase circulation. If you have any access to red light therapy, that will also increase microcirculation. So all of those things would be good for you. Hip and grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So next we have Confident Creature and Lakshmi. Mysterious Dreamer and Masterpiece Maker. Blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. MB. For some reason that always makes me forget what MB stands for. Tumor and gallstone, so T9 right side. Lower eyelids, how's that going? Definitely I would put some castor oil on the outside of the eyelid. Display subclavicle bone, stomach 10 and 11. Radial nerve palsy. Infrared light therapy will help that. That'll help that a lot. And then topically, magnesium chloride oil. Vitamin D, the best way to get vitamin D, of course, is the sun. 2 ways to optimize vitamin D. One is get it during the daytime. Usually about 2 hours after sunrise, before sunset is optimal. And additionally, sleeping in the dark, pitch black at night, the melatonin accesses the same receptors as the vitamin D to do the work of vitamin D, which is brilliant because if you live where there's not a lot of sunlight, if you get good dark light or darkness, it will do the same work for the body that the vitamin D does. So nighttime, daytime, winter, summer, vitamin D activities. So microbiome for absorption, vitamin D, vitamin B12, T11, T12, L4, L5. MD or ICMB. Please send Chi for MB to release tumor and gallstones. Confident creature. So MD I got. Yep, MB. You probably know what it is. Esther, MB. But let's work Lakshmi. Lymph node. Let's do a complete lymph tune-up for everyone. Perfect blood, by the way, T1 for the bones. Perfect blood. Also working for Jay and Santino and Augustina. 3 blood supplies. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery. Okay, so axillary lymph and inguinal lymph. Lymph nodes. Autoimmune T1 to T8. Both elbows. T3, 4 for nasal breathing, but you gotta close your mouth. Sleep tape at night. Talk to your doctor about that. Sleep, digestion, healthy cholesterol. T10, 11, 12. Balanced sugar. T8, 9, 10, 11, 12, including the pancreas. GB13, right side for a calm and peaceful mind. T4 for the skin, T9 for the skin. Acne is just a detox from the liver. Hormonal and emotional balancing, GV20, C6, C7. Hypothalamus, pituitary. Growth hormone for Ashika, brain and bones. GV19, the crystal palace. T1 for the bones. Speech, Broca and Wernicke areas. Let me know if there's improvement. There's oftentimes improvement with Tongren for speech, Broca and Wernicke areas of the brain. Sentence making, Broca and Wernicke areas. L3 for ovarian issues. T1 to T8, leukemia, and T4 right breast tumor. Detox meds. Lumbar 1 to 5, sacrum 1 to 5. So let's do a craniosacral tune-up and we'll be all finished for everyone tonight. Thank you for joining. Craniosacral fluid from the crystal palace to the brain stem to T1. For J, T1 to T8, oxygen therapy. Phrenic nerve, T6, CV17 for J. 3 blood supplies for Santino and Augustina. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery, and GV17. Craniosacral fluid down to T1, S1 to S5, T1, tailbone 1 to 4. And grounding, liver 3, and kidney 1. Great, we covered everyone. Give everybody a boost. It's really great to have everyone here. If you're interested in any of our stuff coming up, we got a quantum biology workshop. Isn't that crazy? Telling how Tongren actually works. And what else? Okay. My honor to be here for everyone. So let's do a clearing and a charging for everyone. Quick note, Patricia Rose Wagner, get someone that knows isometrics. Anything for the shoulder, the Spencer 7-part technique. Isometrics, got to go in the opposite direction to get those muscles lengthened. They're letting them shrink. You got to lengthen them. For example, if my muscles here shrink, my muscles in my back lengthen, and then I will be stuck. So they got to get that all open for you. Yoga, yoga, yoga. Go for it. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Blessings to all of you. Be kind to one another. And I look forward to seeing you all next week.